Hi everyone, thanks for being here. We bought raw land in South Portugal, and so far we have built a road, secured our water supply with a borehole, and in this video we turn our attention to sorting out secure storage. First we discussed building a shed, but eventually we landed on getting a shipping container. The journey started with Philippe and Alva and Nina, going to see a few secondhand shipping containers in person. All the containers we checked had quite a few kinks and a lot of rust on them from their seafaring days. We had two non-negotiables. The doors had to close and the container had to be leak-free. After visiting 4 sites, we chose the one in the best possible condition and arranged for delivery to our land.
Alright, good morning. Here at the land. Lots of action going on behind me. They are downing the eucalyptus, and there's our beautiful ruin. And what I want to show you guys is where the container, the shipping container that's arriving in 2 days is going to be. I need to prep the ground, but I'm just going to show you the plan and then start it. So here it is. These are the concrete blocks that we're going to use. We've got some sand and some, what is it? I forgot the name, tiny stones as well. And so we've got that's the road that comes down. The truck's going to come this way with the container. And I think then there's a bit of a plateau here. And it's quite flat, but they say that the container needs to be basically perfectly level so that the doors can then open and it doesn't bend and damage. And so I'm just gonna I've got the dimensions of the container. I'm gonna dig some holes. I'm gonna go a little bit deep, and I'll have 2 of these blocks to raise the container off the floor, and it's going to be somewhere around there, and it's 6 meters by 240 or something like that. My first corner marked here, and I'm just gonna pickaxe it quite a bit to try and go 10-15 centimeters deep, so that 2 of those blocks fit there and then 2 on top. And I'm gonna need to do this at every corner. We've got now 4 corners Alrighty, the ratio that I've used was 1 part cement to 2 parts sand to 3 parts gravel. You can tell me if that's completely bonkers or not. I think I've got my first batch. Ready to put into some bricks, some blocks. Let's do it. And now those are going to come out because they don't have concrete in yet. And these that are kind of half dry are going to go in place. That's the plan to do for all 4 corners. So the day is ending, and this is the state of affairs. Still not there. So the delivery is coming. The container is arriving tomorrow morning between 9 and 10, which means I'm gonna have to work through the night to get this thing over the line. Evening setup. I'm using the lights from the van because the head torch that I brought with me doesn't work, and it's not practical. I tried to use the torch from the phone, it's not really practical. So this is our workstation. Keep cracking.
Philippe ended up working through the night until 4 a.m. to get all the concrete blocks in place in time for the arrival of the container.
Oi, oi. Nice point of view. Apparently I'm helping out with attaching the hook to this ring here on the roof of the container. Let's do it. Oi, oi. Let's go. Oh! Tá bom? Não partiu nada. Moment of truth. Oi, oi. Então. It opens. Já agora a outra. Nice. A tour of the container. Floor is in top shape. Does look nice. Ceiling is key to check for leaks. I was told that there were no holes for leaks. That seems to be the case. The guy's leaving, so maybe there's things like this, but it seems to be closed. There's a prior hole that's been filled in. That looks pretty good.
Major mission ahead. We have to insulate the shipping container, which means we need a lot of materials to fit in here. So those blue boards, that's less than half than we need to fit. Let me show you just how much we got to fit. So all of those white boards, all of these blue ones, all of these metal, and all of this here. Are we going to do this? We've done a lot of crazy packing before. Is it going to fit?
Crazy. That's how it is. All the way to the front, literally no space left.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and next video we will be transforming the inside of the shipping container, once again with a little help from our friends. And if you like this video, please drop us a comment and don't forget to subscribe to follow along. Until next time.